when your life and the variety that you are living causes you to give birth to a desire, there is a buffer of time between the birthing of the clarity of the desire and the manifestation of it, usually. And if during that buffer of time you are sure it's going to happen, then the desire fuels you. It's like life-giving. But if during that interim you doubt it, or you worry about it, you don't believe it, you don't think it's possible, then the desire feels like a torturous friend. In other words, desires that you believe feel great. Desires that you doubt are just nagging, irritating. Have you ever heard yourself say, I wish I didn't want that. I felt better before I knew I wanted that. Because wanting it and not believing it doesn't feel good. But we want to say to you, you can't take the desire back. The desire can morph into something different. The desire can clarify into something more. But you cannot become less than what life has caused you to become. So when sifting through life, desires are born, and they are all day, every day. If you don't find a way to be a vibrational match to the new desire that is hatched, you have tension within you, vibrational tension. Vibrational tension is indicated to you by negative emotion. Vibrational alignment is indicated to you by good feeling, positive emotion. So we want to convince you, first, that you are vibration. Second, that you have control of the vibration that you offer. But most important, we don't want you ever to attempt control of your vibration from outside the vortex. It's more work than anyone should have to offer. Instead, we want you to lay low in awareness of when you might be in there. And then when you're in there, I'm in the vortex. What should I do with it? It's like finding $1 million in my pocket. What should I do with it right now? Oh, I'm out. But the more often you are aware that you are there, the more you will begin to seek out those thoughts that you thought while you were there. The more you will begin to make the correlation between what took you there, what kept you there, what holds you there, what spits you out. In other words, you begin to deliberately and consciously acknowledge your own personal state of attraction, your point of attraction, because no one is ever doing anything to you. Everything that is coming to you, everything that you're experiencing as a result of your point of attraction. And the reason your point of attraction is where it is in any point in time is only because you've practiced it there. So it doesn't matter how long you've been mostly out of the vortex. You could spend 30 days being mostly in the vortex and your world would change forever. Jerry and Esther sometimes will get into a mode or a mood. They'll be somewhere where it is just such a delicious moment in time that they will just together milk the moment as long as they can. What is it about this moment that feels so good? They go on and on and on. Anyone listening in from outside the vortex would vomit, really. It's just ridiculous to anyone not in the vortex how they're milking it. But the advantage of it to them is that it causes them to set a vibrational set point that makes it easier to remain there, so that law of attraction must treat them well. Law of attraction will bring to you the cooperative components of the vibrational set point that you have established, and you have the ability to set that set point anywhere that you want to set that set point, on abundance and wellness and vitality and love and joy and appreciation and clarity and stamina and vitality. You can set it there. You just got to find snatches of it and practice, snatches of it and practice, snatches of it and practice. You can't practice the other side of the wave and receive the vortex benefit of the side of the wave that you want. In other words, you've got to practice the frequency that allows you to feel and to see and to interpret life on that vibrational wavelength. You drive down the freeways, you walk down the streets, you live in the cities with people at all different set points. And you think, oh, we live in the same town. No, you don't. There are as many different towns as there are vibrational set points. And you are the creator of your own vibrational set point. You can set it anywhere you want it, and you can maintain it, and it will constantly improve if you want it to. Well, now you know everything we know. And there's nothing to do but practice. In other words, that's all there is to it. We encourage you to bask your way to sleep every night. Bask your way to sleep, because if you go to sleep in the vortex, you will wake up in the vortex. If you go to sleep worrying about something, you'll wake up in that same vibrational frequency. The more you practice the in the vortex vibration, the more your point of attraction will be that, and then the more the evidence will be shown to you. And it's an interesting thing, because the better you feel, the better your set point. The better your set point, the better you attract. The better you attract, the better you observe. The better you observe, the better you feel. The better you feel, the better you attract. The better you attract, the better you create. The better you create, the better you feel. The better you feel, the better you attract. The better you attract, the better you create. In other words, it just becomes that way. But we don't want you to fall back into the pattern of needing to observe good things in order to feel good. That's the trap. You've got to be able to feel in spite of, no matter what is going on.